Baucis and Philemon, a story of poverty, kindness, and hospitality. In the Phrygian hill country, there were once two trees which all the peasants, near and far, pointed out as a great marvel. And no wonder, for one was an oak and the other a linden, yet they grew from a single trunk. The story of how this came about is a proof of the immeasurable power of the gods, and also of the way they reward the humble and the pious.
Watching the Graces dance and listening to Apollo's lyre is so boring. It's so tedious. Mercury, come here at once. I long for an adventure.
What kind of adventure do you want?
An exciting one. Let's go down to Earth and disguise ourselves as mortals.
Let's venture at once.
It happened that one night, Jupiter, the lord of the heavens, and his son Mercury came down to earth to see how people were really like. They disguised themselves as two old beggars, stinky and poor, ragged and filthy. They knocked on 1,000 doors, and 1,000 doors were slammed on them.
Excuse me. Could you spare me a morsel of food?
I have nothing to offer.
Pardon me, my dear lady. My friend and I are strangers, and we are very tired and hungry.
We told you we have nothing. Now leave at once, you nasty vagrants.
Do you have any food to spare?
No, get out of here.
Can you spare us some food? We're just so...
These mortals are so wicked and despicable. They're even worse than I thought.
Maybe this next one isn't so bad.
Please, help us. We only seek food and shelter. We're only poor wayfarers.
Come in. We have food and just the right place for you to stay. Bosses, come out. We have visitors.
Please sit down, my friends. You look tired.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
We're so glad you let us in. Not unlike the other people who treated us without hospitality just because we're poor.
We're just poor folk, but poverty isn't so bad when you're willing to own up to it. And a contented spirit is a great help too.
We are also glad to have your company here today. We don't mind it. The food is ready. Let's eat.
Thank you.
So, where do you folks come from?
We got lost on our way home. We were headed to Paphos, but our ship crashed.
Next thing we know, we're in a Phrygian hill country.
Good thing you found us.
Our journey wasn't easy. A lot of people shunned us. We really just wanted some help, and we thought we'd get it easily, but the people here are so mean.
We're just poor, but we're still willing to share whatever we have to those in need.
May I have some more wine?
I'm afraid the jug is almost empty, but there may just be a few drops left. Goodness, there was more wine than I thought.
The jug was only supposed to fill about 4 cups. I already gave everyone a drink, and that was 4 cups. Then you gave our guests 2 more. Finally, I gave everyone another drink, which makes a total of 10.
How is that possible?
Baucis and Philemon looked at each other in terror and then kneeled.
Almighty Jupiter, please hear our prayer.
Save our lives from this danger. Have pity on us, you mighty gods. We have no given meat with your meals.
We have a goose, which we ought to have given your lordship. But if you only wait, it shall be done at once.
Wait here. We'll fetch your goose.
Look at them! Come here, my good couple, and let your goose live. We are gods, but you have already given us far more than we could have hoped for.
You have been host to gods, and you shall have your reward. This wicked country, which despises the poor stranger, will be bitterly punished, but not you.
The two gods escorted the two out of the hut and told them to look around them. To their amazement, all they saw was water. The whole countryside had disappeared. A great lake surrounded them. Their neighbors had not been good to the old couple. Nevertheless, standing there, they wept for them. But of a sudden, their tears were dried by an overwhelming wonder. Before their eyes, the tiny lowly hut which had been their home for so long was turned into a stately pillared temple of the whitest marble with a golden roof.
Good people, ask whatever you want and you shall have your wish.
Let us be your priest, guarding this temple for you. And oh, since we have lived so long together, let neither of us ever have to live alone. Grant that we may die together.
The wishes of the old couple were granted. For many more years, they were priestess and priest of a golden temple. Then one morning, while they were standing before the marble and golden magnificence, they fell to talking about a former life, which had been so hard and yet so happy. By this time, both were in extreme old age, and all of a sudden, as they were exchanging memories, they both saw each other putting forth leaves. Their toes had taken root, and brown bark was spreading up their legs. They had time only to cry.
Farewell, dear companion.
Goodbye, dear one.
These were the last words they ever gave each other. They soon became trysts, but still they were together. The linden and the oak grew from one trunk. The lake can still be found until now beside the two trees with branches entwined together. Hanging from every bough and branch were wreaths of flower in honor of the pious and the faithful payer. And that ends the story of Baucis and Philemon, one of the 8 brief tales of lovers.